What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Satsujit Gaby. Excuse me. Shane Walker has beat everybody to the punch, so he has liked the stream first. Thanks a lot, Shane. Hope you're having a great night. We were going to be inside the game ready to rock and roll, but unfortunately the Xbox crashed, so I'm hoping that's not going to be an issue. So bear with me for a couple minutes. I'm going to put that same starting stream back up. I'm going to get in the game, and then we'll just kind of cut it short. So, be right back. Alright, let's try this again. Welcome back to Satsujin Gaming. Thanks for stopping by and checking out the channel. We are on day 3, playing some DayZ, and we are going to be doing some different things today. I don't know exactly what. We're just going to kind of be messing around a little bit. Shane Walker is in the house. He had liked the stream, first one. Thanks a lot. We are going to check and see what I got. A bunch of food. Oh, I stopped and killed the cows last night. That's what it was. We're going to go ahead and gear up. I did strip this character down to practically nothing. So we're going to go ahead and get that reset back up. Hopefully everybody's having a great evening. Friday and Saturday nights are probably going to be about this time to start. This is about as quick as I could get home, so expect Friday and Saturdays to be, I don't need shotgun shells, a little later than normal. Messed around with an alt last night after we ended the stream for a little bit. And we got him up to Northwest Airfield, and it is looking great up there. So we might try to head up to Northwest Airfield, do some loot cycling, see if we... Actually, I didn't make it all the way to Northwest Airfield. I got to MBVMC, which is just south of Northwest Airfield. And I think we'll go up there and check out what we've got going on, see if we can't loot cycle. Or we'll just go straight to Northwest, one or the other. Bear with me a minute, let me get this character back up and going. Let's go ahead and take some non-damp rags with us here. Go ahead and disinfect those as well. If you don't disinfect your rags, and then you get cut and you have to use it to bandage, you can get an infection, which will lead to death. So always best to make sure to do that. What do we got in here? Doesn't really matter. We're just trying to save some space. We did get a little bit of this base built. Rooster was on earlier, so I don't know if he's going to be on tonight or not again, but we'll just have to wait and see. He might pop in. Go ahead and fix up my clothing. Still dealing with the allergies and throat issues, which is not fun, but oh well. we will live, hopefully. So get a couple knives on our guy. Take that extra mag. Take a stack of 50, 22 bullets. Bring a canteen with us. Got this 30 rounders here. We'll take. We might need to run over to Prison Island again, though. That car should still be there. That we wrecked yesterday. If not, we're just going to take the Olga over there. Thought I had a 1911 here, but it might be downstairs in the tent. Or in the car, one or the other. Yeah, it must be in the car. Let's go down there and take a look. Feel free to hit up the chat. Give us something to talk about for the night. Ask anything you would like, within reason. Make sure you hit that like button, the follow button if you're not following, and then the share button helps out to get everybody else to come in. Ooh, way off. There's a little bit of a delay, it seems. Hopefully we don't have a crash midstream. Might just have to invest in a new Xbox Series X when they become available. There we go. Actually, you know what? We're going to do the 45... I don't have any more room. Wow. Okay, we're going to have to cook this food up. Oh, there's definitely some lag. Yeah, we're going to have to cook the food up and eat some. I'm going to have to go ahead and get this crap out of this car anyways. So we got room to bring stuff back with us. I ended up finding on my alt yesterday, after we stopped the stream, I think I found 5 AK-47s, which is practically unheard of. Of course, this is my own private server, so that's probably why. But they were pretty much back to back. Found 3 M16A2s and a bunch of good gear, so definitely need to head up to Northwest and see what's going on up there for sure. Yeah, there is some major lag. We've got some storms moving through the area, and I live out in the country, so that might be the issue, but hopefully we don't wreck the car. If we can find a belt here in a little bit, we'll be able to use that on the belt, and it'll save some space, so we're going to go ahead and take the holster with us. I'm not going to take any of the NBC gear, even though the gas bombs were something that affected us a little bit last night. Perfect. Now we just need to get some 45 ammo. There's some right there. And it doesn't look like we have any 9mm, so Prison Island might be a quick stop off for us. And then we'll hit West Tents and then go north. Take that with us in case we find a belt as well. Bada bing, bada boom. That's all we got out here that we need. Oops. Yeah, that was some serious lag. Hopefully it's not the Xbox. Hopefully it's the internet. Put this M16A2 up. Ooh, we're out of space. Let's see if we can put it upstairs. Perfect. Go ahead and get rid of that. I'm going to eat some of this fat to get it out of my inventory. We'll run up the road and cook up the rest real quick, and we'll be on our way. Just need a couple slots available so I can put that bag up, and we'll pick up some 45 real quick, and we'll get the rest of this cooked up and take it with us. Got a full stomach. We don't look like we have too much loose, so I'm going to have to take some of that out of the Colt mags. The reason I'm going to use the FX45 over the Colt is the Colt mags are 7, the FX45 mags are 15. A lot less of swapping out mags constantly. That should be enough. Oh, might have to get that other suppressor from downstairs. It's on the pistol. We are going to take a blood bag. We need an IV start kit, which I should have on one of these medical pouches. No. Hey, we'll take that. Nope. We'll stop down in Solnichny at the medical station, see if we can't pick some up. Other than that, that should be all we need. I'll go ahead and fill up this mag. And we'll grab the suppressor on the 45 downstairs in that tent. Go cook up this food and we'll be rolling. This is day 3 on the Saga. Golly, yeah, there is some horrible lag. I don't know if driving's going to be that great. Oh. Well, we can't attach this because there's no way to be able to get to the lock again. That's the reason this is, it's pretty much an impenetrable base unless they're going to blow up the barbed wire first. Because if you walk in there, you can't reach the 4-dial to even pick it. And then once we get this ladder trap built the proper way, we put barbed wire on it, both entrances are secure and there's no way to get in. Oh, there's no way to get in outside of blowing it up. So we'll leave this 4-dial here. Let's take something with us. Take a spark plug just in case we hit anything. And we'll take the truck battery in case we run across a truck. Where was that suppressor? Okie dokie. Could have swore I seen a suppressor down here. Oh, it's in here. Perfect. Let's drop some of this stuff off in the car. Like the battery. We don't need this extra dry bag, unfortunately. Hopefully it doesn't despawn by the time we come back. We put the spark plug. Actually, we'll take an extra radiator if we've got it. That'll free up 20 slots. And then a battery. There's a battery. Pretty sure we have a radiator somewhere. Gotta be real careful around that barbed wire. If you get a little bit too close, it'll cut you real quick. They have really messed this UI up. This last update did a number. No, I guess we don't have a radiator. We'll just find one on the way. But at least we have a battery and spark plug in case something happens and we hit something. Alright, let's go cook this food. I'm going to search over here to see if we can get a radiator first. And then we'll go over there and cook all this food up. No radiator. I'll get the other one whenever I get back. Oh! There we go, biggin. Good lord, that's loud. Y'all stay and behave. Peacoat, no radiator. Alright, let's go get cooking. I use this house down here until we get a stove working inside. I should be able to cook 2 at a time, so it wouldn't take that long. I'll grab some stuff to get everything going. Some sticks, bark, that kind of fun stuff. Awesome night at work. Made some good money. It wasn't too busy. Ended up walking, I think it said 15,000 some odd steps. And I got dinner. Parmesan chicken with asparagus and mac and cheese with a cup of shrimp and lobster soup. Which I will eat after we get done streaming. I don't know how long this stream's going to be. It's probably going to be nowhere near the 4 or 5 hour mark that I've been doing, due to the fact I have to work tomorrow. And I'm going to need to get some sleep at some point. Leave all this here. Get some bark. Couple logs. We need to dry off anyway, so this will get our character nice and dry. Man, I'm finding 9-volt batteries everywhere, but I still haven't found a single sharpening stone yet. And they change it to where you have to have something in there in order to activate it. Which is about ridiculous, but whatever. Let's craft us a bow drill. Or I guess it's a hand drill kit. Got the raven watching us. We'll get nice and dry. Take all your stuff off in front of the fire. It only takes a couple seconds compared to a few minutes. Whoop. Bada bing, bada boom. Probably get 3.5 to 4 hours in. I could get to bed by 4 and still make it to work by 3. Not that I'm going to sleep as soon as I get done streaming. I'll probably jump on an alt and mess around. Or I will watch some YouTube or write up plans while I'm watching YouTube for tomorrow night's stream. The reason you want to cook this meat up is we're going to take it with us, but it will rot faster if it's raw. And if it's cooked, it lasts about 2 to 3 times longer. We should be able to consume it before it rots while it's cooked. The reason we don't have a spare radiator is because we left it in the other car. It's not the spare, it is the ruined one. Go and eat some of this to take up less space. And it looks like we got our stars back, thankfully. Let's see if I can send the stars I've got on my main account to this account. I can. Where's custom? Let me get this done real quick and I'll send those to myself. There we go. It's like 30 cents I just sent myself. Here's what I'm thinking. I can always add more stars to my account. This is the streaming account because I watch other streamers, and then I can donate those stars under my account instead of my profile for Facebook, and then it kind of helps boost the channel. Free advertising anyways. So we do have stars activated. That is one way of donating or tipping. I do have a Satsugen Gaming Cash App if you don't want to use Facebook, and I will get 100% of those proceeds. Also have a, what's it called, PayPal. I don't know anybody that still uses PayPal really, but I guess it's still a thing. And then coming up over the next couple of weeks after we get going and gaming strong, I'm going to be doing a week-long, once a month, for at least 2 or 3 months, I don't know, probably up until January, where we're going to do donations go to charities. So everything that you donate will go to a charity. We'll have a separate account set up. We'll choose a different charity each day. I've got a couple already written down that I want to make sure that I donate to. And so we will get that going starting sometime over the next couple of weeks. We'll do like the Cancer Fund Foundation, Animal, what was the one? It was, I've got that written down up here on a notepad somewhere. Animal, not PETA, but the other one. The Humane Society. Do a couple things, veterans. There's a few other ones in there. But we'll switch it up, and every week that we do it, we'll have 5 days of everything that gets donated will go straight into that charity. Preferably, I wouldn't send stars. Stars are okay, but Facebook dips their hand in those. So if you're wanting to make sure that everything that you donate goes to the charity that you donate to, then we will gladly put up the Cash App, and y'all can donate to Cash App. And then all of that, we'll do a live stream of the full donation. It'll all be donated online. And we'll show where every bit of the money that we made for each stream goes into that. That, and I've been talking with another streamer group, which is a family that streams, which I watch all the time. It's No Budget Gaming, and he's been kind of in the mood to do that as well, and do some like cross stream where we are all playing together, and then we'll do like a charity event with the cross stream. So if you haven't checked them out, No Budget Gaming, one of the better live stream groups that I actually watch and follow. Go check them out on Facebook. I know they had a YouTube at one point in time, but I don't know if they're uploading to it anymore. But they're definitely on Facebook. Check them out. It's always a good time. Kid friendly as well. I am going to be doing I don't know how long live stream coming up. Probably starting Monday. It'll start Monday at whatever time I decide, and then we're either going to do... I'm going to call it 24 right now. So it's 24 hours is what I'm saying. It could go longer than that. It could be a 36 or 48 hour live stream. It really will. I mean, it will be a 24 minimum, and we'll just kind of switch up games. We won't do DayZ the whole entire time, obviously. But then we'll do like a 24 plus hour live stream, just to kind of kick off the actual channel and doing it right. This week I kind of got a little bit behind before I wanted to start on Monday. James Arbuckle's in the house. Why so hard? I don't know what that means. But we will be doing a 24-hour live stream minimum. And then I was going to get this week to where we would have started on Monday. But due to allergies and everything I've been dealing with, throat, not being able to talk properly, cracky voice, the whole entire deal, I postponed the start until Wednesday. So technically day one was on Wednesday. And we're going to start it up properly Monday with an actual schedule. And then from that point forward, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday for sure we'll be streaming. I'm going to say anywhere between 8 to 12 hours a day. And then Friday and Saturdays, I'll be getting off and getting home around midnight. So midnight will be the start of the stream. And then we will try to do Sunday Fun Day, where we'll allow the viewers to pick what I'm playing and go from there. James Arbuckle has liked the stream. Thanks a lot, James. Hopefully doing alright tonight. Don't know what you mean by why so hard. Feel free to hit up chat. Everybody that's watching. Well, only the two people watching. One is James Arbuckle, I'm assuming. That's so long out. Oh, because the fact... Why not? I'm off Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Oh, I don't know if I'm off this Sunday for sure. I do need to check my schedule for next week. But I'm off Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, hopefully. And so we are going to try to kick off the new channel, technically. Even though I've been streaming for a little bit, I deleted all the videos, and we're going to start fresh and do it right and stick with the schedule. And that draws in a lot of traffic. When you say I'm going to do a 24-hour live stream, people are like, oh, really? And, you know, some people can't, say if I start at 6 p.m., some people are third shift. And once they get up at 6 p.m. and go to work, they don't get off till, you know, midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. That gives them an opportunity to kind of jump in and watch what's going on, or any other time throughout the day. If you're not up at the wee hours of the night, you're a morning person. That ensures that I kind of draw in more traffic for the channel. It's a wider, broader audience at that point. There's an algorithm to this whole entire streaming thing. And a lot of people can't do 24-hour live streams. I've seen a lot of people who claim they were going to do a 24-hour live stream, and 6 hours in, they're too tired to continue, or 8 hours. And I don't get tired that easy, so... Seems hard on the body and mind. That was my... Oh, nah. When you got insomnia, it's not that bad. What else am I going to be doing anyways, right? Go ahead and take this blood kit. Definitely not hard on the body or mind. I'm going to be... say if the other night and the night before, I did a 5-hour and a 4-hour? Or 5-hour and 6-hour, one or the other, live stream. And once I got done with the live stream, I still was playing games. So there's no reason not to capitalize and profit if I'm going to be doing it anyways. Turn that volume down for a minute. Well, James, how you been doing? It looked like a complete mess that you were working with earlier. Oh yeah, it's laggy. Oh, you know what? I think I know what the problem is. Bear with me a moment. I don't think I'm making a direct connection with the internet. He said, well. Yeah, I mean, if I'm going to be playing games, I might as well be posting it on my channel and potentially... But the end-game goal here is to kind of make this part-time to full-time career, honestly. I was watching a streamer last night, ADD Gaming, and he makes about $100 to $150 a day in streaming. And his best week, he cleared $2,000. I think that's what he said. Don't quote me on it, but if I'm making $2,000 a week to play video games, and I don't really have to rely on going to physical place of work, round trip takes me an hour a day for drive time, and then only making $150 a day. Yeah, I mean, that's the end game goal. Dig it. Yes, sir. Hard to communicate. Oh, through text? Why is it hard to communicate through text? Chatting. You've got a smartphone, boy. But and the main thing is getting a schedule set up. So like, if you don't have a schedule and you're just randomly streaming, you're gonna get hit and miss streams where you're gonna have a couple people here and there, and then that's pretty much gonna be it. And that's never gonna get you anywhere as far as viewership, like dedicated viewership. And it's not going to get you into where people are going to start donating money. There's something called subscriptions, so I can turn subscriptions on, I'm guessing now. I've cleared enough playtime to get my, what's that called? Partnership with Facebook back. So now I can have stars donated, which is a form of tipping the streamer. And that is the way that I make a profit off of what I'm doing. But you have to have, they have guidelines for everything. Lose the blue bag. No, I've got to have the blue bag. We could change it out for the black bag, but nobody's on the server right now, so nobody's going to be shooting at me. You can do it like this, though. But they have certain requirements that you have to meet every single month in order to be able to be monetized. If I don't meet certain criteria, I can't even receive stars, which is like the tip that you would get. So you have to meet certain criteria, you have to keep up with posts, you have to make sure you're interactive with audience, you have to have enough comments, you have to have enough likes, you have to have enough everything, minutes watched even. I mean, they go down to 1 minute video watches where somebody might jump in for a minute and watch, 5 minute video watches, hour long. And the more people that stay and watch, oh yeah, I'm lagged out. Oh, there we go. Nothing up there. So you have to meet those criteria, and more of that criteria that you can meet. So say if I have 5 viewers per like stream that are watching for an hour long, and it's a 4-hour long video, then I potentially have a better opportunity at making more of an impact with Facebook streaming or gaming. So it's all an algorithm, and it all really depends on likes, shares, star count, all that kind of fun stuff. Oh yeah, there was big lag. And of course you gotta be a good gamer in order to start pulling in the views. Which I'm okay. I'm really good at times, but most of the time I'm okay. If I can get rid of all this allergy bullcrap that's going on, I'd be better. James said, what's your casual weapon for walking? So I've been using the H&K MP5, which is made by Heckler and Koch in the real world. It's a 9x19 millimeter round, and it's suppressed. And the reason I've been doing that is because the fact 9mm ammo is abundant at the right places. So that, but I'd rather have the M4. M4 ammo has been pretty abundant as well after this last update. M4 suppressed with a 6-round banger, and then that gives you 61 rounds, one in the pipe. And I put that on semi-auto with a ACOG, the bigger one. I forget what it is right now. It's like 6x60 or 6x64. What is this one? This one's 32, 4x32, and then you got 4x64. So that would be the ideal loadout. Would be the M4 suppressed. But I'll shoot anything that goes bang. I mean, whatever makes them dead. Twice. Oh. And the FX45 is a good... Oh. Shoot. Alright, we need to go. This is kind of like a secondary, I guess you would call it, the H&K MP5. Well, I guess it's a secondary primary. M4 would be my primary, suppressed, and then the H&K MP5 would be my secondary primary, and then the FX45 and the Mark II 22 pistol would end up being my secondaries. 22 is good for zombie kills as long as it's headshots. The H&K MP5 would be the same thing practically, except for it's a little bit louder. There's all kinds of different little things. So the H&K MP5 is technically not a pistol, even though it uses pistol rounds, which is the 9x19. So if you take a headshot but you're close enough to zombies, they'll hear the shot and get alerted. Sometimes. Oh yeah, bad lag. Where if you use a pistol, which would be your FX45 or your Mark II, and you get a headshot, it's completely silent. You don't aggro any other zombies. Good question though. And if I'm wanting to go loud, the Baby K. Baby K or a Big K? The AK-47 or an AK-74 SU or whatever it's called. Long range? I'm gonna say, I don't know, I use the M4 at long range too, so my sniping weapon would probably be an M4 or VSS, LAR, LAR, which we still haven't found yet. We found 2 heli crashes last night, and neither one of them had good guns, which is kind of shocking because that's where you're supposed to get all your good weapons from. It's a little aggravating. I didn't waste, but I shot off probably 30 or 40 rounds at both heli crashes in order to get to them. And the one, I recouped a lot of ammo, but not for the guns I was using. Where the other one was pretty much a complete waste. I think I got some ghillie suits, and that was it. We're going to be heading west now, though, so We'll hit up Prison Island. We'll do some looting over there. We'll get some ammo for the the H&K MP5, which is 9x19, and then we'll get some 45 rounds. We'll hit West Tents, and there's 2 heli crash spots over there. And then we'll head north to Northwest Airfield. See if we can't get some better guns and stuff up there. The M16 and the AK-47 has been popping up there, so we might be able to get an AK-101 or the I forget the AKM. Rob Qualls had liked and shared the stream. Thanks a lot, Rob. How you doing tonight? Bet you're glad it's the weekend. I still didn't get a link from you for those the 2 little loops that you was wanting to show me. We can use for background music instead of listening to nothing. I don't know if you upload it to SoundCloud or what. Matter of fact, everybody in chat I know in person. Shane Walker, I've known him since I was a kid. Rob Qualls, I've known him since I was early 20s, was in a metal band together. James Arbuckle, I knew him and the Keys at the same time, roughly I knew Rob Qualls. Hopefully all 3 are doing great tonight. Nice ride. Yeah, this is the Olga. We're missing a hood and a couple of doors. We'll find those down the road. This is pretty much, what is this, the old school, I almost said caddy. Was it Cadillac that actually made this back in the day, or I forget. But it's called an Olga on DayZ. Has one of the largest storage capacities of any of the cars, and it drives like a tank and floats like a bee. Oh, a butterfly. I guess technically butterflies still float, or bees still float. Rob said I'm still working on the loops for you. I'll them soon. In an email. Heard. Buick, there you go. Yeah, I think you're right on that. I think this is a Buick body style. Sounds good, Rob. Definitely let me know. Like I said, I think other Rob, he was going to work on some like more techno kind of stuff that we could do. Could also use some intro and outro or be right back type screens instead of using the same music for each one. Give somebody something a little bit different. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a loop. I mean, for the background right here, yeah, that'd be great. But the intro, outro, be right back screens, and security screen, we could do all that. It could just be something that's like a minute long. I'm probably going to butcher this, and I do apologize because I'm trying to pay attention while driving. Adowa has shared the stream. Thank you very much. Hopefully you're having a great evening. Did I say your name right? Adowa? Oof, lag. That was the reason I wasn't able to see the computer completely. Because I know we're coming up on some laggy areas. Thank you for stopping by the way. Hopefully having a great evening, afternoon, night, whatever it is your time. And thank you for the share. We're going to be playing for a few hours tonight. Probably not as long as what we have over the past 2 days, but we're definitely going to be playing. It really just depends on how I feel, honestly. We got a pioneer here. Did you say work one of them cranes? I can't. Oh, that was what I was talking about with the lag. Hopefully we didn't just mess up the radiator. Dude, that zombie went way up. Did he come back down? Looks like the radiator's okay, thankfully. Yeah, you can't work the cranes, unfortunately. I think it would be cool, but I don't think they really have a reason to make it to where you can work them. I'm gonna have to take it real slow. Either the internet or the Xbox is having issues right now. We had a crash screen come up as I started the stream, which was not cool, but luckily I recovered from it quickly. Yeah, it's a little laggy. Yeah, unfortunately we can't work the cranes. The only thing we can really drive in this game is going to be the cars and truck. On PC, I think they have helicopters if it's modded, and boats. And at one point they had horses in the game for console and PC, but then they took the horses out, which I think is crap because it'd be cool to have a horse where you just ride it anywhere you want. You don't have to worry about wrecking it. She's still cruising, yes sir. Kind of want to see what happened to the components though. See if we got any damage. Pristine. Pristine. We're good to go. Apparently I didn't hit it hard enough. It's about to become nighttime though. The direction we're heading is west and the sun is setting. Horses need water. Yeah, well, water's a lot easier to get than radiators. I can tell you that much for a fact. Ooh, you can see the lag. That's dangerous driving. Super dangerous. I can die and we can wreck the car. For anybody that's never played the game, if you wreck the car, you could just ruin the components, or you could ruin the car altogether, depending on how fast you go. And then you can die or get knocked out. We always hit a good lag spike right in here, so we're going to keep it slow. Yeah, told you. Any of these bigger towns we go through, we're going to hit lag spikes regardless. There's just so much stuff trying to load in on this game, and unless you have the Series X Xbox, then you're going to experience quite a bit of lag. Wrangle a wild animal to ride them. Yeah, unfortunately they don't allow you to do that, and the animals really don't like players. The only ones that are pretty docile up to a certain point are the cows and the pigs. It'd be cool if we could ride a goat, though. Goats pretty much take off running almost immediate. Don't be drunk driving, you'll be alright. Right, right. I actually haven't drank anything since last Sunday. Technically Saturday night. So we are sober driving, but with this game, the game is drunk driving. I can tell you that much. We enter in Cherno. Coming up on Cherno Industrial. Up to our left is Cherno Industrial. Founded in 1942. Still hasn't been completed to this day. After the zombie apocalypse took over, they ate all the workers. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And if you look out to our right, we've got Cherno's farming area. Rich farmland with lots of room and space. Property in this area is actually very affordable. Practically free. How long does it take to get from one end of the map to the other? Actually, that is a good question. So I'm doing this, which is kind of like a playthrough or a walkthrough type thing, where we're kind of making like a little, I don't know, like the life of DayZ type thing. And then I'm going to have another category of DayZ where I'm going to go through and we're going to test literally everything. I'll record it because nobody's really going to want to sit around and watch to see how long it takes to starve with a full stomach. But, so what I'm going to do is I'll have a player, I'll have him fully fed and watered, and we're going to test how long it takes from to starve to death laying down, standing up, and then walking and running. And then we're going to do another test, which is going to be how long it takes to walk from the northeast coast to the far west coast. And then we'll do one running, and then we'll do one from the farthest southeast corner to the farthest northwest corner, walking and running as well. There's a bunch of other things I want to try out and just kind of do like experimental testing to see how long it takes to do certain things, how long it takes to go from flashing food all the way up to full, and how many things of what you have to eat. I'll pre-record it, put it in a video editor, speed it up, and then I'll make a video and do like a commentary on the findings that I end up finding out. Now, this one, it's a good question though. I'm going to guess from the southeast corner to the northwest corner, walking, or like mixture of walking and jogging, I would say hour and a half, 2 hours. Are these zombies just not falling? They go really high up in the air sometimes. I don't know why. But we're gonna check here because they might have a pioneer or a suppressed. Oh, come on, die already. A suppressed weapon, or at least a suppressor here. Or more ammo. Yeah, always feel free to hit up any questions in chat. I've been playing with the cumulative hours of anywhere between 15 to 20,000. I'm going to go through... That's probably what I'll do whenever I get off tonight. I'll go through my main and all my alts and find out how many hours of each character I've played of DayZ. And then I'll add them all up, and tomorrow night when I do a live stream, once I get off work, I will let everyone know exactly how many hours, minutes, and seconds that I have in gameplay. And it's anywhere between 15 to 20,000 hours, which is a lot of gameplay. Eat their brains, it's legit. Unfortunately, you can't eat brains, but you can eat human guts and human flesh. It just gives you what's called kuru, and you eventually, if I'm not mistaken, die from it eventually. But it starts to give you this laugh. It starts out as like a little giggle at first, and then it gets louder and louder to where it sounds like a crazy person. So it gives away your location really bad. And then you also get the shakes. So when you're aiming down like your rifle or a scope, you end up having the shake or twitch at first, and then it turns into almost like a full-on shake or sway. And it makes it really hard to shoot and kill people. But yeah, you can eat human meat and human guts. Matter of fact, that's kind of one of the little side tricks that we use when we're playing on a normal server, where put the blue bag back on. I can do that real quick. The black bag kind of blends in with the car. Oh, of course. Let's get up here. Oop, lag. I need to change the sensitivity for this. Doesn't really change it when it's scoped up, unfortunately. Ah, this chick. It was a trick question. Is their main storyline, or is it just completely aimless? It's completely aimless. You start out, and matter of fact, it took a long time for me to play the game to figure out exactly how to work the mechanics, to the point where it got so frustrating that I didn't know how to survive, and I was dying within 2 and 3 hours of just stupid simple stuff, to the point where I had to watch hundreds of hours. I didn't have to. I watched hundreds of hours of how-to videos online in order to figure out how to be more professional at playing the game. Most people will play this game and it will be like 30 minutes to an hour and then they give up, because they just die left and right and they can't figure anything out. There's no tutorial, and the only tutorial they really have is like a very basic one that kind of tells you what the bottom 5 things down there do. Matter of fact, hold on, let's see real quick. Here's your tutorial. So it tells you about all this. I guess this would be good. None of y'all have played, so. But yeah, no, as far as storyline, there is no storyline. You make it up as you go. It's all about survive the environment, survive against zombies, and survive against other players. So here's your little tutorial for the game. That'll be interested in a minute to see what's happening with the car. I've actually never showed the tutorial on a live stream either, so. Infected are best approached with stealth or one at a time. Don't get overwhelmed. Infected are vicious and will attack you at first sight. One is problem, multiple are a death sentence. Kind of goes over your inventory, then loot. Hundreds of types of items, from weapons to food to clothing and crafting materials. Always search every place for valuable loot. It can be the difference between life and death, and it is. It's our leaderboard of the longest survivor. So, kind of. Well, not really. It's not really the longest survival or survivor. It's how many hours you've played in the game. So on Xbox, that's how I'll be able to tell how long I've played later tonight. You can go between me and another friend. We can compare how many hours we've played. It's not so much of how long you've survived. The only real, like, leaderboard, I guess you would call it, for survival is as long as you don't shave your face, your character as a male will continue to grow a beard. And if the longer your beard is that you haven't shaved, shows how long you've survived. But the only problem with that is they've started to do updates that have wipes. So whenever they do the update, and it wipes everything, including characters, all your gear, all the bases, everything. It makes it difficult to grow a long beard. Matter of fact, once I get through here, I'm going to check this guy's beard. It's only been 3 days with this guy. So we'll see what kind of beard he's got rocking real quick. It's probably just going to be stubble. I think we've only been maybe 6 days in game. Take that off. Yeah, he's got stubble. Scruff. There you go. That's about the only, like, real leaderboard for the longest survival. I guess you could almost do it to where if you kill somebody, you can take all their face mask and everything off and see how long they've been playing. But outside of that, no. Complete sandbox game. Shoot for the Gandalf, LOL, right? I will say that people that... So this is one of those games that really sucks to die, because you lose everything. It's not really so much stats. There is stats to a degree. It's kind of ghetto. Let's do this real quick. So over here on the bottom left hand side, you can see like a needle and thread and then a hammer. And right now mine's in the middle. So your needle and thread actually determine your repair. So how well you repair things and make things better. And less stuff used to repair stuff. And then on the hammer side of things, that hammer is how good you are at construction and building, and how many resources it takes to build or repair structures. So that's going to be your only like perks. That's it. And it takes so long. I've got a character, this main on an actual like community server, or I'm sorry, official server. I might be halfway between one or the other. But I've played hundreds of hours with that character with repair, and it really sucks because if you start to go build something, instead of repair, it starts going towards the build side. So it's one of those things where it cancels out. And of course you have to repair your items on your person, and you want to be able to build. So I mean, to be able to reach full status either way, you would have to specifically be just the repair guy, or specifically be the builder. And then you would have to put hundreds and hundreds of hours in to be able to get that maxed out. I don't think I've ever met anybody that's ever maxed it out. So it's not like Call of Duty or anything like that where you start getting perks and you level up. There is no level up. This is all skill based, like personal skill based. And when you get killed, it really sucks because then you lose all the gear that you've been saving up. And the main thing is your food and water and gear. So like it takes a long time to get your calorie count all the way up. Water's not that big of a deal, but your food, I've been a freshie, which just means that you spawned in, you're brand new as a person in the game. Like you've died and then respawned. And I will sit there for an hour and a half and go fishing and eat and get my calories all the way up. And then I'll go take off running and somebody will shoot me. Well, there goes an hour and a half down the toilet for nothing. You know. And then of course your gear, once you get a good gear loadout, this guy's a scab. He's a scrub. He really doesn't have any good gear. He's still wearing some pretty basic crap. But if you're geared up and you got a really good loadout and everything's the way you want it on your character, and then you get popped in the head, and just from a random person, that's when it sucks. Because then you have to go find all that gear again. Rob said, so it rewards you for playing co-op, basically. Yes, this game is specifically made for co-op, technically. Right now we're on a private server just for streaming purposes. And then I wanted to... There we go. Big lag. I wanted to be able to build and showcase... In other words, I've made this more PvE and group, like joint help. So the people that are going to be on the server for right now, for the next 28 days, is going to be friendly people helping. We're going to build a huge compound, and then we're going to make a 12-hour period where anybody, I'll put the password out to get into the server, and then anybody else to jump in and try to come find our base, which won't be shown on this stream. I'll literally open up the server, and then you have to come find where we've built our base, and then you got 12 hours to find it and then try to break in. We'll do more than 12 now, think about it, because you can't bring your own gear. We'll probably do a 2-day period. So in 2 days, I'll give out the password. Anybody that owns DayZ on Xbox can come and raid or try to find our base. And 2 days is actually really quick when you're trying to gear up your character from a freshie, get enough stuff for raiding. I mean, you have to be a dedicated player in order to be able to, and then you have to find our base. This map is actually like massive. It blows a lot of other games out of the water. Hey. As far as the size of the map. Let's go and do that. As you can see, that took a bunch of button presses just to get what I needed done. The more you play, the quicker you get at it, the better you get. So like during combat, you've got to individually reload every single bullet into magazines, as y'all seen earlier. Um, Muscle memory is about your best friend while playing this game, because the quicker you can do things, the faster you can shoot, reload, move, heal, the better on you. Honestly, before we sick, I love the open challenge. Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's going to be really crazy. I mean, give me 1 second. Let me turn this light out. Glare on the TV. 2 days is actually going to be pretty quick. I haven't really decided what I'm going to do. I mean, we've got 28 days to figure out what I want to do. I might make it a week-long event because, like I said, you're going to start out as a freshie with nothing, and then you've got to gear up. Some people it takes a little bit longer to gear up than others. And then, yeah, come find our base, which we're working on the side of the stream, so this way it doesn't give it away. I mean, if I was to show what we're doing right now, we've got 2 major base ideas, and we're going to build up both of them without cheating. There's not going to be any duping, or I'm not putting stuff into the server myself just to make it easier on us. I'm streaming 5 to 6 hours a day, and then outside of the stream, I'm jumping on alts, and I'm gathering gear up. And we're building some big bases, so I might make it a week-long event. Because one of the locations is going to be kind of... It wouldn't be somewhere that anybody's just going to go and look. And there's going to be a bunch of... We've got... Shadiah, thank you very much for following. Hopefully you're having a great evening. Day or night, whatever it is for you. Has followed and liked the stream. Thank you very much, by the way. I'll probably do like a week-long event, because one of the bases is definitely not somewhere where anybody's just going to go and look. It's not your normal location. And we might do more than 2. We just know right now there's going to be 2 massive base builds. And if I was to show on stream right now, us building it and doing any of that kind of stuff, you could literally go straight to the base. You'll know all the code combination locks. You just walk in and do whatever. So we're keeping that kind of secretive. And after the 30-day mark, which today's day 3, so technically we got about 27 days, I will publicly post the password for the server. And you and your buddies can come in, try to find our base, hunt our base down, and come and attack us. And you better bring your A game, because in that whole entire week, I'm going to be bringing mine. And I've got a couple friends. Right now we've only got 2 people that's been playing on this server, and it'll probably end up by the end of the 30 days. 30 days we'll have, I'm going to estimate about 6 to 10 people. It's a 10-person slot server right now. If I can start getting donations coming in, I'll up the server amount to where we can put... I think the max for Nitrado server was 200, but it's like $195 a month. But I can have up to 200 people on a server at a time. And right now it's just me. So I started out with a 10-person server. We can bump it up. At the end of the 30 days, I will bump it up to where we can put probably close to 20 people. But I haven't really decided what I'm going to do all the way. I do like the idea of it being a challenge. You're not going to be able to see what we're doing, and then I'm going to open it up for everybody. You can kind of come in with your boys. You have to, because when they jump in, they can't bring anything from another server over to this server. They have to literally go find it and start from scratch, and then come find the base, have enough base raiding materials, hope they don't get shot whenever they come to the base. They got to be... It'd be a lot of offline raiding, which means that they're going to wait until no one's online, and then once they find a base, there's going to be dummy bases as well. So just because you find a decent sized base, there might be nothing in it when you break in, and then you've wasted all that material just to break into nothing. So it's going to be interesting. Like I said, it's something I've been putting into the works for a little bit. I'm going to dump some of this garbage. I am looking for a moderator for the channel, along with a potential video editor. Someone who has time, because, be honest, I mean, if I'm playing 6 hours a day, that is not what I meant to do. If I'm playing 6 hours a day, and then I'm also playing another 5 or 6 hours off stream in order to build our little mega bases, I don't have time to edit stuff. I don't have time to take video and audio and show the hottest clips and blah blah blah. I mean, it's just, it would be impossible on top of trying to keep a job. So I'm gonna be looking for somebody to do all that stuff as well. Sounds super fun. Hope that you find some badass. Come by to rage it. Yeah, you're gonna have to be. The one base that I've got in mind, the last time on a real server somebody tried to hit it, and we were online, so it wasn't like an offline raid. It was like 2 or 3 days, and then they still didn't succeed, and we all logged off, and that's when they hit us. And they devised a new way of doing it, which kudos to them. We should have thought about base security a little bit more intently, but they finally hit it. They blew in 35 gates. So I know that doesn't mean much to anybody on the chat right now. 35 gates, if you ever played, is a lot of gates to get through. $4 all the way. To give you a basic idea of how much that is, each gate with the $4, if you were to try to pick the locks, takes about 2 hours on average to pick the locks, just to guess the codes starting from 0000 and then 0001, 0002, takes about 2 hours depending on what the code is. And then to blow through those gates, you would need, it's 5 grenades per gate, so 5 times 35. That's how many grenades you would need. And I think they've just made it even harder too, after this 1.13 update. So it's very intense, and if you're going to go manual on the gates, man, I couldn't even tell you. You'd be better off just blowing them, to be quite honest. Cooking pot bombs go a long way. I know for a lot of people that are possibly watching have no idea what I'm talking about, but that's okay. If you want to get froggy and you want to come try it out, it's free on Xbox with Xbox Live, or excuse me, Xbox Gold membership. Free game, things like 10 gigs or something like that to download. It's been free for a year and a half or 2 years, something like that. It's an endless amount of fun. It's a sandbox game, so it's almost like Minecraft to a degree. You can literally do whatever you want, wherever you want, within the game's boundaries, obviously. And then, yeah, it's kind of like why I'm starting to stream, is because I could literally do just an instructional video where I go around and show you how to do everything. Or I could do a, let's see how long it takes to do this, 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 and this, like we just talked about a while ago, or just play and act like a role-play game. And I was talking in chat last night about, this isn't the only map they have. They have a Livonia map. Livonia is, this is like the Ukraine, technically, the Kiev area. So it's kind of like a winterized, it's a colder environment where Livonia, I'm sorry, Livonia is more like Lithuania. This is more like Russia. So this is kind of like a colder environment. You're on the ocean, where Livonia is like Lithuania because it's nothing but like countryside, wooded, forest area. It's not as cold, but it still has its There we go. Been looking for you for a while. Excuse me. It still has its cold periods, so you have to keep your temperature up or you'll get sick with the flu and blah blah blah. I make it look easy, but for anybody that jumps in, if you don't know what you're doing and you don't have any clue about DayZ if you've never watched it, I don't know why I did that. Put this stuff on the belt now. Where did the sheath go? So right there we just saved, what, 10, 13 spots in my inventory just for finding a belt. But if you just start out playing and you don't have any help, most people quit within an hour. I mean, I've had people that are dedicated gamers, oh yeah, I'll play it, sounds like a bunch of fun. And I'll be on there trying to tell them, okay, well, you're here, you need to keep the water on your right, you need to eat, you need to do this, that, and other. Within an hour or two, they're like, man, I can't play this game. It's just too hard. Matter of fact, I think one of the quotes was, this is supposed to be one of the hardest games available currently that is a survival game. And that's not actually what the quote. The quote was through, I think it was IGN magazine, was that DayZ is one of the hardest games out to date. Nine times out of 10, people get sick right off the bat, and of course, if you eat while you're sick or drink while you're sick in excess, you'll throw everything back up, which then puts you in a worse position. I mean, it's a very, very intricate, dynamic game. I think it'd be great for people that have OCD, though. So if you have obsessive compulsive disorder, this is one of those games that you're going to make sure that you do it. I guess not. Yeah, I guess it is OCD. You're going to make sure that you do everything that you need to just the right way every time. And in order to survive, you've kind of got to do that. There's bears in the game up north. We'll probably run across one at some point while we're up there. Those are I had a bear take a grenade to the face and lived, and then we shot it with 14 rounds from I think it was a baby K, which is the AK-74U, or is a actual full-fledged AK. I've got a clip of it somewhere. I snuck up on this bear and threw a grenade. It landed practically at its feet. Blew up. Bear survived. Took off running after me. I'm running downhill. My buddy has the AK and lights him up, and we counted the rounds out. And it was like 13 or 14 rounds it still took to kill it. I think they did tone down the bears from 1.13 to 1.14. But yeah, they're still pretty beastly to kill. You got packs of wolves that run around that'll come and attack you. Doesn't seem like that. Hold on. Doesn't seem like it's that hard in the traditional sense of timing or skill as much as it is mental and strategy. I make it look easy. I hate to brag, but there is a lot of timing and skill that goes into it. I know this map like the back of my hand and the front of my hand. And I know exactly what to do straight out of the gate. Matter of fact, when we get down here to West Tents, what I'll do for this... Oh, I can't do it on this stream. We're an hour and 30 in. We're at the 2-hour mark, and I'll call day 3 done, and then I'll start a new stream. And I will do it straight up as a freshie. Yeah, well, if you want to see that, you can go back to day one, I guess. It's I know where to go, what to do, when to do it, how to do it. And I'm surprised I haven't died yet, really. Because I should have died on Prison Island yesterday. But it's the combination of everything that you just said. You have to get good at all of that. and it's more of a mental wear down whenever you don't succeed and you continuously die. As far as strategy goes, I guess you're kind of right to a degree, because strategy wise, I know where to go to the fruit trees at. I know where to hit the wells at. I know, but the timing is the thing. You have to do it within a certain time frame so your character doesn't get sick. Yada yada. It's all of it, all of it. It's a chess game type game. I'm going to hit West Tents first, and then we'll hit Prison Island, because we're going to have to come back this way anyways to go north. If there's no zombies here, I'm going to check this police station. See if we can get a suppressor. Delay. Alright, doors are closed. Stab vest. Work herself top down. Yeah, there's a little bit of a lag. 9 volt. I'll tell you what, Rob, you need to get you a used Xbox. And I'll even kind of keep an eye out in Amarillo on Facebook Marketplace. Get you a used Xbox. Maybe run you 100, 150 bucks. And then download the game. And then just play it by yourself without me telling you what to do. Don't look anything up on YouTube on how to do this, how to do that. Play it, and then I will jump in and show you how to play it once you've had a day or two with it. I know me, you, and me, you, and Kenny had sat around, kind of watched it or played it a little bit, and it wasn't for Kenny. I was for sure he definitely didn't like it, but it's one of those kind of games where you either like it or you really hate it. Yeah, you should definitely get you an Xbox, just even the original Xbox One, which would probably run you 80 to 100 bucks. And then you'll have Xbox, and then you can do all kinds of stuff with Xbox, obviously, YouTube, Netflix, blah, blah, blah. Download this game, it's free. Ooh, a lighter. And then jump in and see what you think. Playing it and watching somebody play it who has thousands of hours like I do is two totally different animals. Rob, so that's why I'm watching you now, getting a pre-game strategy. Right. That's smart. Matter of fact, before I downloaded this game and even played it, I was watching people on YouTube play it. I was like, I could probably get into this game. I downloaded it, I was like, holy crap, like I'm dying way too often, like what am I doing wrong? And that's when I dumped hundreds of hours of watching other people play it, strategy guides, everything from how to fish to best locations to build bases. Tons of stuff. There's a lot that goes into DayZ when you first start. Once you grip the basics, or you have somebody teach you. Matter of fact, there was it's not up anymore, but there was a stream that I did where a guy that, what was his name? He is a viewer and follower, Tyler McClung. He had downloaded it, and we could barely, we were right next to each other, real close, and I think he died from starvation or something like that. And he had died a few times. He did give it a full try, but it was just so frustrating for him. You have to be a very patient person to play this game. But it was just a little different from what he's used to playing, and I don't think he ever played it again. We played the one time, And don't quote me on who it was. I think it was Tyler McClung. We ended up playing Minecraft. Um, but yeah, I mean, he loves watching it. I mean, he jumps in every now and then. I don't know last time he jumped in and watched a stream, but oh, I think it was day 1 or day 2. He jumped in and said something in chat. It's a very intricate game. And so anybody that ever asked me is like, okay, what is DayZ? My best way to articulate what DayZ would be an open world sandbox survival, true survival military simulation game that's staged in a zombie apocalyptic era, base building, base defense, and there's more to it than that. I really don't even remember what else I'd normally say, but it's definitely a conglomerate of different play styles. My throat is so messed up. A conglomerate of different play styles and games put together in one. Almost like if Skyrim, Minecraft, I would say Call of Duty, but it's really not. More like Fallout. And Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater had a baby somehow. And that's pretty much what it is. Oh, speaking of Solid Snake, or Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater, I'm going to be doing some other games like Assassin's Creed walkthroughs. Not walkthrough, but just playthroughs. Metal Gear Solid, Hitman. We'll be playing some Minecraft, Red Dead Redemption, Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm going to take a drink. It's like a dry, scratchy throat, and it's annoying. And a few other games I want to get into. We'll do some Call of Duty as well, old school and some of the newer stuff. Warzone seems to be a big hit with the streamers right now. So we're going to be playing a couple different games like that. We'll do Minecraft Monday like me and you talked about. And it's just going to be randomized games. I'll play each of those about 2 to 3 hours a day every day I'm off. The main game I'm going to be streaming is going to be DayZ. And the only reason I'm going to do those games is because variety draws attention. But the main game I will be playing will be DayZ. The only time I've played any other game since I started DayZ was on my birthday last year, when I did a 36-hour live stream. And I kind of changed it up because nobody wants to watch DayZ for 36 hours straight. I would, but not the masses. Ooh, look at that. Standardized 30-round mag for the M4 or M16. We might get lucky and find one here. But nobody wants to just watch one game for 36 hours straight. My 24-hour live stream I'm planning on doing Monday, I'm going to switch it up to where I'm playing a couple to few different games. Otherwise, I mean, I like it. Not everyone does, and it's not going to draw in traffic like I'm looking for or need for the channel. So, oh, you know what? I should have grabbed local honey from Walmart tonight. Totally forgot. I knew there was stuff I needed to get from Walmart, but they closed at 11 here. I got off at 10:50, and Walmart's like in the back parking lot. So I rushed over there real quick to grab a 3-month live subscription, or else I wouldn't be streaming tonight. And paid for it and left. So I need to make a list for tomorrow. Tomorrow when I get off work. There it is. Garbage. Garbage. Definitely my next investment for streaming is going to be I mean, normally that wouldn't be junk, but a headset where I don't have to have a standalone mic in order to record, because y'all can hear every little button I press, because I was listening to a stream the other day, and you can definitely hear my controller clicking. So that will boost the quality of the stream. And honestly, in this 3-day stream that I've been doing, y'all seen nothing but the coast. I mean, let's see if I can do this real quick. Bear with me a second, I'll try to show you the map. Switch back over to game stream real quick. Back to game stream. Tell you what, on your phone you can go to the app and download, it's called iZurvive, I-Z, and then survive, but with the Z instead of the S. And you can literally look at the entire map. The interactive map online is way crazier, it's way more detailed. It's actually made by the creators of the game. And it shows where everything is located, or the potentials of where everything could be looted in, or the locations for everything. Got a Z over here. No M4. K101 mag. So iZurvive, you can download it for Android or iOS, and you can actually you can watch me move from town to town and figure out how long it takes to even just drive it. I mean, but it'll show you where every little building is, every hunting stand, hunting shack, where the food spawns in at, as far as animals go. It's completely massive. Whip Prison Island up real quick. Do a little loot cycle over there, make sure that car is still there. The lag is real today. It's a mountain backpack. 2 mountain backpacks. Ooh, I forgot to turn that off. Full auto. Oh, that doesn't catch him. These are actually larger backpacks than what I've got on right now. They hold 90 instead of 63. We'll take those over to Prison Island with us and dump these dry bags in just a second. I just want to get them in the car and get going. Well, that increased our storage coming over here at least. And for new players, the I Survive map for your phone or the interactive DayZ map on the PC is one of your best friends. I've played for so long that new players who jump in don't know where they're at. I'm like, tell me what it looks like around you. Like, what buildings do you see? What kind of landscape? Blah, blah, blah. And they'll be like, I see this, this, and this. And I'll be like, oh, here's where you are. And then they'll look it up on the map, and that's exactly where they are. So let's see if that car's still here. We had a Sarka last night that I wrecked, not paying attention because I was watching chat. Let's up a little bit more. Ruined the radiator in it. We scored this Olga. I just want to see if it's still there, if it despawned. Can't believe we're lagging coming to this small little town. We did end up getting more views off of last night's stream than we did on the first night's stream. First night I think we was at 62 or 64 or something like that. And then within the first 12 hours of the stream being up and uploaded, we had hit 69, and then by the time I got off work I think it said 75, 74 views. So we're slowly getting back to that, what it used to be. It used to be, before I quit streaming, I was having streams that had like 2,200 views per stream. Kelly Coleman is watching. What's up, Aunt Kelly? How are you? Hopefully you're doing great. Sorry, you're snooping. I figured I'd seen your name. I'd go ahead and blurt you out there. James said, that ride is still mobile. Yeah, I hadn't hit anything yet, thankfully. Yeah, the car's still here. I'm not gonna mess with it right now. I don't think I left anything worth it to grab out of it. Let's double check real quick. James said mixing some large belly bass. Yeah, the only two kinds of fish, unfortunately, is going to be the mackerel and the cod. Let's go ahead and dump this bag off. Dump some gear so we can pick up more stuff from Prison Island. Probably getting a pretty big gun battle with some Zeds here in a minute, though. It's almost inevitable. Stick with the blue. Well, it's a smaller bag. That would just be foolish, unfortunately. You're talking the difference between 63 for the dry backpacks. So this one and that one only hold 63 per. And then these here in mountain backpacks, oh, they don't hold 90. They hold 80. So nearly a 20 slot increase. But we're going to dump some of this off real quick. We'll hit up Prison Island. Get some more ammo and guns. We're going to eat some food as we head over. I think that's going to be enough to pull out. Get bigger boots then. Right. The boots don't really help you much other than just walking. How many rounds do I have left in my actual magazine? 24. Okay, that should be enough to be able to do what we got to do. Let's consolidate. Grab 2 steaks. Oh, picked up the wrong daggum thing. And eat one on the way. We're going to just drive it over there. Screw it. It'll save me some time. The hammer drops on the 22. Oh yeah, it does with Zeds. Yeah, for sure. I'll show you in a minute. Gotta watch these rocks. That's how I ruined the radiator yesterday. She's still right. Yes, sir. I wasn't paying attention yesterday, and off this hill here, I looked over at chat for a split second and ran into that rock. And it ruined the radiator. Oh, come on, girl. Get it. Don't get it in the rock. Don't get it in the rock. Ah. One of the little tricks for DayZ. So you can go up in reverse better than you can back, forward sometimes. Nope. It's because the tires are wet. Here we go, Prison Island. Go up here to Lover's Lane Lookout. We'll park the car and swim across. Because old Bessie here won't make it across the deeper water. And there's Prison Island. Let's take a dip. After we just got dried off from the fire. Go figure. It'll be worth it though. We can get over here and find an M16A2 or Baby K, which we've got one on our back, but might find some more ammo or mags. You're creeping too loud. Oh, the Zeds aren't here at the shore, I can tell you that much. I do need to turn the volume back up though. There we go. DDLA? What? What you saying, boy? DDLA? I don't get it. Garbage. Ooh, I'll take that. And that. And that. There's some of that ammo I was looking for. Got a box of nails and a shovel out of it, too. That in itself was worth stopping. Believe it or not. Oh, delay. Is there a delay going on in stream? Is anybody else seeing a delay? Audio or video delay? Hopefully everything's coming through smooth. I can see the stream on my phone, but I can't hear it. Oh, a delay in chat. Are you saying delay in chat? Junk. Garbage. Alright, here we go. This is where we're going to have to start dealing with some Zeds. We have Keith in the house. Thank you very much for liking the stream. Hopefully having a great day, night, afternoon, whatever time it is your time. We're throwing down on some DayZ. Oop, but there's a good one. $15 mag, not bad. Baby key, there we go. So that's what we're coming to look for. Those kinds of weapons. We'll take that camo netting for our tent. Garbage SK. Oh, that was a huge delay. Just me in the shed. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, your internet connection doesn't work too well out in the shed. There we go. Even though I don't want the Colt, I'll take that suppressor. No, there's a huge delay on gameplay. That is for sure. Do you have any blunt protects on standby? Not for sure what that means. Blunt protects? Like as in, for if zombies hit me? That's 2 down. Be dropping that off here in a minute. Objects, blunt objects. You can use like lead pipes and stuff like that in the game. Sledgehammers, axes, the shovel will work. But for the main thing, like you want to use bladed weapons or firearms. Although the sledge, I mean, it's a 15-pound hammer, you know. I'll take that and then kill your buddy. Times 2. It's almost like he was asking me to shoot him. Perfect, perfect. 10-4. Over and out. We need to find an M16A2 while we're here, or at least a Pioneer, something a little bit longer range. Got plenty of ammo for the M16 and the Pioneer. I would use an SK, I just don't like them. Ooh. Let's go ahead and change out of our pants. Those are damaged, so. Crude machete. Perfect, perfect. Let's go ahead and toss this into inventory just to get this out of here. We're going to loot cycle, which means that we're grabbing all the loot. So this way when we come back down, there is more loot. We'll keep that balaclava for Rooster next time he jumps on. I don't think he has a balaclava. He does, but I think it's the pink and white one. That's no bueno. As in a hammer or bat. Oh, yeah, sorry. You can use a normal, like, hand hammer. Yeah, we're lagging hard. You can use a normal hammer, but the sledgehammer is actually your best bet. It's like a 3-hitter quitter. And they do have bats that you can put nails in, so you can have like a Lucille type bat to a degree. Ah, the lag. I might have to restart the game, see if it's maybe the game disconnected. See how long it took for that. I didn't even pick it up. Yeah, we're going to do a be right back screen. I'm going to use the bathroom. Oh, no. Ooh, I about fell. Alright, yeah. We're going to do a be right back screen. I'm going to log, and then we're going to restart the game. I'm going to use the bathroom, and I'll be right back. Alright, we are back. Let's see if that helped a little bit with the lag issue. Definitely don't want to fall off here. That's certain death. Now with me restarting the game, that could have respawned all the zombies over here that I just killed. See how the bodies are... Oh, we got a couple bodies over there. Some of the bodies have disappeared though. I did lose some viewership by having to restart the game, but I do apologize. I'd rather the game be playable and viewable than not at all. Did not mean to do that. So we're going to go through. We're about to be hitting Prison Island itself. Oh, I'm sorry, we're on Prison Island. We're about to hit prison. We'll bust some more Zed's heads and keep moving through. James said, bed there. A bit, been there, done that, smoke. Oh yeah, you did off in, what was it, Texas? I remember you telling me about that. Texas or Georgia, I think it was. All over the U.S. You gotta be very sneaky. That's a waste. 380 ACP rounds are only good for a couple different guns. Stuff burns, yeah, but it does. We'll go all the way to the top. We might get lucky. Yeah, we didn't get lucky. We got a BK-133. We can find those at pretty much all the police stations. Here's the view from this side, though. Went ahead and had to cough a little bit. These allergies are... I'd never wish this on anybody except for my ex-wife. That's for sure. Go ahead and get down here and get to looting, shooting, and tooting. We're not going to loot cycle over here. We're just going to hit the little Millie barracks back on the way back through. Get all these opened up. James said, I think I climbed that one, that other one, right? I'm sure they all start to look the same after a while. There we go, Pioneer. Let's go and get this sucker loaded up. And we have a mag for it. This right here is a awesome weapon they added to the game. Get a scope going for it in just a minute. Yeah, I don't have one. Normally I'd loot cycle all this if I was going to do a loot cycle run. But we're just going to check everything real quick, head back down Tucktail for the northwest airfield. Way better guns and ammo, and we might be able to find some night vision while we're up there. Once you find something to ride. What do you mean? Not much to ride over here. Right in the face. I'm gonna have to get rid of something. So I can't put this up anymore. Oh, you know what? I messed up. I was supposed to grab that other double bag. I'll go ahead and dump that, the netting, and the jacket for now. Use the jacket as a double bag though, temporary. Close 42 slots. I'm too heavy to jump. Oh. Let's see how ninja I could be. That's pretty ninja. Don't want to take the netting. We can get some more netting later. If I'd have thought about it properly, I would have brought that other bag, but I think I was messing around with chat. Don't need the 3.8 auto. Wait, was that rubber slugs? Garbage. Alright, we've got one more little area to search through. We'll hit the bottom barracks up again. We'll be headed up to northwest. Aim. Jeebus. Oh, that was garbage. We use the rounds out of the Moloch mags in order to have more 9mm rounds for the MP5. Alright, all those Zeds that we shot and killed. Ooh! It's 3 down. We'll go down here and search this other one. All those Zeds will be back though. That was booty. Give me 1 second, we'll deal with these zombies. Sorry about that. Hacking along up over here. Don't want to take any of this junk with me. We hit these 30 rounders back up. Ooh. Hopefully that's west and not east. Because we're headed east. Well, that's all the 9mm we got out of this trip. Go ahead and eat a little bit while we're walking up on the zombie. Just gonna let that one be. That is irritating because that's a H&K MP5 mag, and it's just glitched into the world. We can't do anything with it. So all this down here should have relooted at least a little bit. Pop goes the weasel. Stab vest, yeah, it relooted. I can hear another one walking in the grass somewhere. HKMP5 compensator. Box of nails, that'll come in handy later. We'll finish up our base build. Yes, this isn't as bad as it was before. Garbage. Oh, James. I won't be able to do it completely. As one of the, I guess you call it an Easter egg. Down inside there is the face of an evil Santa Claus. But you need 2 people up here in order to be able to do it. I don't know if I can jump up. It won't let me jump up. But down inside this chimney, this smokestack, is a evil Santa Claus face. Yeah, there's no way we can see inside without a second person or something to stand on. Sliding down them ladders actually damage your gloves. So we're going to go ahead and swap those out. Oh, aim. Oh, crap. Oh, Jeebus. Hey yo, better boots. Bunch of those compensators. What's that? I'm just not seeing it. Felt for sliding down ladders, tears your gloves. Yeah. What did you mean by what's that, James? The evil Santa Claus or the compensator? That's a SG5K, which is what I'm using here, which is they couldn't use the name H&K MP5 because that's copywritten, so they call it SG5K. But that's the exact standard issue from Heckler and Koch, however you want to say it. But it's a compensator for the end of the muzzle. I'll take a second pair just in case we get in some trouble. We use that ACOG on top of the Pioneer. Can't keep up, not as fast as you. Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. Type and text. Just kind of, I don't remember what she was asking. What is the compensator goes in the end of the muzzle for the H&K MP5, and then the evil Santa Claus is an evil Santa Claus, and it's an Easter egg inside the chimney or the smokestack. Plus, keep in mind, there's like a 30-second delay of me playing, and then you seeing it, and then there's a delay between once you see it, you ask me a question, and that's normally 30 seconds to a minute. So, I mean, there's about a minute. Yeah, it's probably not a minute. So, I just left that camo crate going into the building now, but yet while I'm playing, I'm actually already way down the dock. I'm not even going to bother checking in there. We're going to hit this camo crate. We'll take a can opener. We are going to end in 30 minutes on this stream. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on a another community server. It's kind of like a run and gun. And we'll kind of do some recording with a community server that's just a PvP, fast-paced, high-loot server. We'll actually run and shoot at people. Well, I guess I could ask chat. Would y'all rather see me do a high pop PvP max loot running gun server? Or would you rather watch me play on Livonia or another game? The only other game right now I'd be willing to play would be... Oof. I don't even know. If you'd rather see me play another game, just put another game. I'll find something. I've got access to 500 some odd games. My dog decided he wanted to sit here and try to gnaw on this real quick. So I'm going to take that away. Ooh. Let's go to the other one. It's a little bit more shallow. That's actually not effective. Shooting them or using a knife is more effective. The bayonet on the end of the gun you can use to stab them, but it's still I don't know, the mechanics for all that kind of stuff, it's not that great. It's better to shoot them from a distance. Oh, this might ruin the car. Oof, that was close. That was kind of deeper than I thought it was going to be. James said no need to change games if you can do work. Yeah, true, true. I just know if anybody was bored of watching DayZ or not. James said it's the same as a bat. I mean, yeah, but I'll show you a melee in a minute, and it's just, I'd rather shoot him in the head than mess around hitting him 5-6 times with the melee, and then getting cut and hit and close damaged. Because when you get hit by zombies, you take damage to your equipment as well. Oh, I'm finding some zombies, but they're up north. I gotta get there first. This whole stream has seen me nothing but on the coast so far. Gotta get up here and take a left at Cherno. You'll be able to see some of the countryside and the great views that they've put into the game. Ooh, lag. My ride is hurt? Nope, it's green. It's good to go. The other one needs a new radiator, but... Ooh, huge lag. Well, and you said you're bored of me driving. That was kind of the point. If I switch over to another server, there isn't going to be any driving, really. It's just going to be running around shooting. Find a city or town. Yeah, that's where I'm going. I'm going to the biggest military base in the game. Northwest Airfield. It's a huge, huge... It's not a city, it's an Air Force base. It's an air base, technically. Tons of zombies. Better gear, better guns, more loot. We just gotta get there first. If I'm not mistaken, PC has it where it has like auto run and auto drive. It's like I wouldn't even have to do anything. I would just say and tell it to automatically take me to this location. And it would take me there and I would just sit here and watch it on the screen. Lots of Z's. Yeah. Yeah. Probably the most... Yeah, actually, that's probably the most zombie-infested area on the server. Or on the map, however you want to say it. There's a police car up here. It's like a 48-second lag, man. Yeah, more than likely. They're saying it's probably easy 30 seconds before it actually gets uploaded to Facebook. And then depending on your internet speed and what device you're using to watch it, yeah, probably about 45, 50 seconds. There's a reason behind that, is because there's something called stream sniping. So if somebody was watching, they would see exactly where I was at in real time, where this would put me like almost 30 seconds to a minute away from wherever they think I'm at. It's not a guarantee, but it helps buffer it a little bit. So instead of being able to watch the stream and be able to go and just hunt me down, they're kind of forced to find me a little bit better. I mean, I can delay it up to, I think, up to 30 minutes. So it'd be a 30-minute delay, but there would be no point in doing that, because if you was asked a question, it'd be a 30-minute old question. I am going to shorten that down here soon, though. Make it more like a 10-second delay. Shed stuff on 1% battery, high quality stuff. Yeah. Your battery's always dying, bro. Always. You need to get you one of them portable battery banks. Lagging hard. Looks good, you drive straight. Nah, not really. The game's actually pushing the car left and right at times. When you hit big towns like this, it's trying to load everything in. Like, not just the graphics, but all the loot in that area as well. And that's why you have high lag. They're probably cheap. I forgot what I said. What's probably cheap? Who's probably cheap? Oh, the battery banks. Yeah. So you're gonna say battery banks, and I've already said, oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, they're like $20 at Walmart. Not too bad. 20, $30. I know I got one that's high capacity. Recharge my phone 8 times for $50 at Sam's Club. And I've got a Note 9, so it does a pretty good job. I like to use it whenever I go camping. Yeah, I think the one that's... I'll have to find it. I'll send you a link to the one I bought. It's really, really good for $50. Great name brand, very simplistic. It's got multiple charging ports. Are we not more solar yet? Actually, I mean, yeah, they have solar ones. There's a couple of YouTubers I watch that are in survival and preparedness, and they have solar charging portable power ports. and they roll up. So it's like a Liberty roll, and you unroll it, and solar will charge it through the sun. You have your phone or whatever plugged up to it, laptop, Bluetooth speaker, whatever, and it charges it. Yeah, but those things are like 80 to 150 bucks for a decent one. And the reviews on them, I mean, even solar though, I mean, you're talking about 8 hours in the sun to charge your phone. You need something that's just a portable battery. Your phone's always on. Ooh, bunch of Zeds. Boop. And we are about to have a server restart, and I don't need to be driving when that happens because I'll crash. Let me see if I have enough time to get up here to this next turn. Everything costs money, exactly. And bring the heat. Yeah, I'm going to try to get this car up here to this next turn, and then I'm going to hit that be right back screen, because once the server shuts down, if I'm driving, when I come back in, it'll show that the car's crashed. And I'll either be, well, I won't be dead or unconscious, but the car will be wrecked. And this far away from base would be a complete pain in the butt to walk from here all the way back. You're talking an hour and a half of walking. It says 5 minutes, but I don't ever trust it. 5 minutes sometimes, or most of the time, is like 4 minutes, so. Come on, it's almost there. I can't look at chat. I'll catch up in just a minute. Get ahead of it. Park then. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna try to do. And then you said, I'm gonna park right here. I just saw a town with Z's. Yeah, that was a small town. What I'm talking about, airfield's huge. Oh, it said 15 minutes while ago, so I've still got a few minutes. So that's not gonna be too big of an issue. See how far we can get. I'll try to keep an eye on the timer. So we're going to head up to Northwest Airfield for anybody else that's just jumping in. We're going to do some looting, tooting, and shooting. We're going to try to get some good guns, more ammo, and have some fun for a little while longer. We're not going to be able to make it back to base before I have to get off for the night, but we'll be back on for about the same amount of time tomorrow night after work. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday will be the days to tune in for longer streams. Monday, I'm planning on doing at least a 24-hour live stream, if not more. And we'll play DayZ and a couple other games. I don't know, we might do just a strictly DayZ 24-plus hour live stream. Making a completed adventure. I'm going to make it to this next town up here and I'm going to park it. And we're going to log and then wait for the server restart to happen. So if you've got to use the bathroom, grab something to eat, something to drink, well, that would be the time to do so. I'm going to do the same exact thing. It takes about 7 to 10 minutes for a private server to restart fully. Not 10. It takes about 7 minutes, 6 minutes. You gotta be careful coming around these corners. Lag starting to hit. Oh, I thought the server restarted there for a second. I was like, crap. Here it is. We're supposed to take a left up here. I'll go ahead and park it. Let the server restart happen. Get out the car. Wait over here. And we will be back in just a minute. I'm going to do the be right back screen. I want to get everything done. Got to use the bathroom, grab a drink, get something to eat, take the dog for a walk, blah, blah, blah. You got about 7 to 10 minutes and we'll be back at it. So, be right back. Alright, we are back. Took a little bit longer than expected, but we are back up and running. We're logging in right now. We had Mayoka, how do you say it? Mayoka? If I butchered, I apologize. Gagino has liked the stream. Thank you very much. Hopefully you're having a great evening if you're still in the stream. We had to take a quick break because there was a server restart coming up. We are up at Northwest Airfield. We're going to go over here and take a look at some milli bases and try to get some better gear. Thank you for stopping by. Mayoko. Hopefully I'm saying it right. We're actually going to go over here to, I forget the name of it right off the top of my head. I just said it earlier. MBVMC. Military Base VMC. Which is Vybor something. Vybor Military something. James said, "You the real deal. Thanks for gaming." You're welcome. Thank you for watching. Makes it worth it. Otherwise, I would just be on here playing by myself and nobody would know. It's about time. I know. Shoot, takes forever. Server restart and internet restart and all that kind of stuff. So cut across this field. Go over here to MBVMC. Now I guess it'd be what MB is military base, Vybor something. Nice transition. Thank you. Alright, I'm going to kick this light off real quick again. So we don't have a glare. Because we got to be on point for these guys. That was a bomb drop. So there's gas somewhere in that direction. Hopefully it's not going to be here. I think it'd be a lot louder if it was here. Okay, so I guess that was 2 of the NBC bomb drops. Oh yeah, before I forget. We're going to double bag. We're going to put some gear up. Free up some inventory slots here. So there's a bunch of zombies, but there's a bunch of loot as well. The one bandage should be good enough. Alright, let's do it to it. Paint that bag blue. Yeah, unfortunately I don't have paint yet. More brain dead creatures, please. Oh, they're coming up. Don't worry. This place is packed with them. Let's go ahead and take a couple out. Oof. He didn't hear it, but something over here did. I'm so sick of these buttstocks, though. I'm not careful, I'm going to have more than what I want to bite off. Yep, that was all it took. Come on. Oof, oof. We gotta reload. Wasted way too many rounds right then. Alright, full auto it is. Oop. Silencer busted. Oh, scheisse. Oh, 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 lag, lag, lag. Stop raising your hands up. Oof. Knew that silencer wasn't going to last too long. Since we already went loud, we might as well go loud. Okay. Yep, don't have any rounds for that. Let's hope we didn't ruin that 90 bag. Oh, don't tell me he went on the roof. Nope, there we go. Oh, nice. It's only badly damaged. That's even more room. And I've got a butt pack, which makes it even more room right here on this guy. Gotta drop it on the ground first. Or did I ruin it? Ruined. Oh, awesome. One of the things I did need. These guys are pretty much empty. Let's check the barracks, see if there's anything worth getting. I'm not going to loot cycle. I'm not going to loot cycle it. I'm just going to pick up what I want, what I need. And if I don't need it, then I'm going to leave it. We'll hit Northwest Airfield up next. Eight round Vega mag. Not as cool as a 20-round drum, but there's a Z somewhere in one of these buildings. Nah, he's outside. I'll go ahead and go take care of him. Yeah, I don't know. He might be in that next building over. Or on the roof. I don't see him on the roof. He's in here. He's double dead. Use the handgun. Yeah, well, I already kind of went loud, so defeats the purpose. Did you read World War Z yet? No, I thought you were supposed to be sending it to me. At least that's what you said. But I could go pick one up from Books a Million in Paducah. I don't know, this didn't turn out to look too good. Normally I would have found a gun by now. About to wreck this MP5 though. SKS. Oh, the hitboxes here are stupid. There's not much anything good here. Bunch of ammo for that baby K that we used up. Ammo galore. Oh, there we go. 30 round standard mag. Do you have anything for that? Nope. We got like 3 other buildings to check, and then we have to run back through, and all them zombies will respawn. It's a Vega. I don't know if I have room for it. Do I have shotgun shells? Negative. We'll blast the next 2 zombies with this Vega. This down here will be the last little spot, and then we'll have to fight our way back to the vehicle. Can't believe I ruined that butt pack. Those are kind of hard to come by. Alright. There goes nothing. Ooh. That's a 90 bag. I want that. I want that. I'm not trying to ruin it. We're going to wait for them to chill out for a second because I want that other 90 bag. I honestly hope this one on my back isn't ruined. Oh, well, we're not taking that off. I'm trying to think if there's anything just outside here I can run and jump on top of. I can't remember. We're just going to wait it out. That last hit ruined that 90 bag on my back. There's at least 4 or 5 outside. Carla Davis has liked the stream. Thank you very much. Hope you're doing great. Please keep in mind, if you ever watch my stream, there is a delay somewhat. And whenever I see it, and also whenever you do like, there's a little bit of a delay. So if I don't get to it immediately, I do apologize. But I will always shout out anybody who likes, follows, shares, comments. This might take longer than I wanted it to, actually. Let's see if there's anywhere I can jump up on something. I don't think there is. I'm about to run out of stamina. Run, 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 run. Oof. Let's see if I can bust some butt here. Oh, there's that 90. Can you not shoot out these? Yep, you can. There's that 90. Horrible shots. Well, there's 2 90s. Get out of here. That's not a 90, that's a salt pack. Just need to knock a few of these out. That might be good enough. Oh, 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 oh. Well, I think that's all we have left for ammo. It's going to be the FX45. There is that 90 bag. Go ahead and toss the Vega. Oh, I'm cut. Was not paying attention. Now I get to see in black and white for a little bit. Can't believe we let them ruin the backpack we got. Okay. Why can't I use it? I'm desynced. So what we'll do is we'll go and pick up some of this crap. And we will take that cola. Search the rest of this. I'm going to have to resync again. Wait, what was that? Yeah, a mark on the wall. I think any of this really relooted. Wish I'd have noticed I was cut a lot sooner than I was. Yeah, this didn't reload either. We're going to check these two crates. I'm going to resync. Actually, you know what? What we're going to do is we're going to drive up to Northwest Airfield and I'm going to call it a night. We'll start day 4 at Northwest Airfield. We're going to have to make some room. Spend some time eating real quick. That ain't going to be real quick, but I'm going to spend time eating. Actually, we're rolling up on 3.5 hours. What I'm going to do is I'm going to finish getting this guy back up to full health and clearing some room out of the trunk and off my inventory. And what we'll do is we'll be back tomorrow about the same time we were tonight, which is going to be, say, 11 to 12 o'clock, somewhere in between there, p.m., after I get off work. And we'll keep going from the point we're at right now. I won't move the car. I'll just make sure I get everything cleared out and moved out of the way, sort out his inventory real quick while I'm off stream, because nobody wants to sit around and watch that. We will see y'all tomorrow. Thanks for everybody that stopped by. Hopefully everybody had a good show. We're going to go ahead and do something I haven't done yet that I should be doing. We have Clara Davis has liked the stream. Mayoko has liked the stream. Keith Roberski has liked the stream. Shananda, oh, I missed that one. Shanda has followed and liked. Thank you very much. Adoa, Rob Qualls, James, Shane. All of those have liked or followed or shared. I do appreciate it. It's greatly appreciated. That's what keeps me going as a streamer. Hopefully everybody has a great evening and day tomorrow, or night, depending on what time in the world that you're watching from. We do have a diverse group of people that watch from all over the world. And we will see y'all tomorrow. We'll finish up from this point forward, and we will loot Northwest Airfield. And we'll see you then. Have a great night.